They say real power lies in forgiveness, but those who believe that have never ruled empires, have never held thrones, have never faced enemies who smile while sharpening blades behind their back. Law 15 of the 48 Laws of Power doesn't whisper. It speaks with the cold, hard voice of reality. Crush your enemy totally. Why totally? Because half measures are invitations. They invite revenge. They invite doubt. They invite danger. When you defeat someone but leave them breathing, you're not ending a threat. You're postponing it. You're allowing pain to fester, hate to grow, and vengeance to evolve. Let history remind you. Julius Caesar, after conquering his enemies in the Roman Civil War, showed mercy to many. He believed in forgiveness. He believed Rome needed healing, not more blood. One of the men he pardoned was Marcus Junius Brutus, his close friend, his son, the same Brutus and who would later stab him, literally, in the heart. The same Brutus who led the conspiracy that ended Caesar's life. Had Caesar followed Law 15, Rome might have been his forever. Forgiveness didn't save him, it killed him. Go further back. Alexander the Great, after defeating the powerful Persian king Darius III, could have let his enemies regroup, rebuild, and challenge him again. But Alexander understood the psychology of power. He didn't just defeat Darius, he hunted him. He chased him through mountains and deserts until Darius was dead. Why? Because so long as Darius breathed, so long as his name echoed among the Persians, rebellion was still alive. Alexander crushed not just a man, but an idea. And that's the essence of Law 15. Your enemy isn't just a person. It's a memory, a symbol, a spark that could reignite a war. Napoleon Bonaparte, one of the most brilliant military minds in history, was exiled after his first defeat. They didn't execute him. They didn't erase him. They exiled him to Elba, and what happened? He returned, raised an army, and threatened Europe all over again. Why? Because they didn't finish the job, because they allowed hope to survive. And hope, in the heart of a crushed man, is the deadliest weapon of all. Let's make something clear. Law 15 isn't about cruelty. It's not about unnecessary violence. It's about permanence. It's about finality. When you take power, whether in war, in business, in relationships, you will make enemies. Some will fall quietly. Others will wait, hidden beneath politeness, behind smiles, under false peace, waiting for the moment your grip weakens. If you leave them a sliver of strength, they'll come back. If you leave them a whisper of influence, they'll speak again. If you leave them a single breath, they'll inhale hatred and exhale vengeance. Law 15 is the line between peace and paranoia. The Mongol Empire under Genghis Khan didn't tolerate disloyalty. Cities that resisted were not just defeated, they were wiped from maps, because he understood if one enemy survives and escapes, they can inspire thousands more. He didn't fight wars twice. Genghis Khan didn't believe in giving enemies second chances, and because of that, he ruled the largest continuous empire in human history. So what about you? How many enemies have you spared, hoping they'd change? How many times did you try to be the bigger person, only to be dragged down by the same hand you once helped? Crushing your enemy totally doesn't mean public brutality. It means removing every path they could use to climb back. It means taking their power, their influence, their alliances, their ability to challenge you again. Sometimes it's social, sometimes it's strategic, but always it's complete. Because the worst enemy is the one you almost destroyed. So remember this: mercy gives birth to monsters. Closure gives birth to peace. And power belongs to the one who finishes what he starts.